Hey everybody, Scorpion here. So this is one of these little infrared heaters. So we're going to open this up, see what's in it. We know we should at least have some type of little board here, and see if there's anything else good that we can salvage out of it. Y'all stick around.
Rock bottle on the track, boy.
Alright. So I'm going to start off with this cord right here. Cut it off, get it out the way. We know these are normally brass. Ooh, if I can get it in the camera. So you want to cut this off and save it so you can get the brass out. And this thing has been sitting outside, so we'll see what type of animals jump out of it and try to attack us. So that right there goes to shred. Got a few wires running around in this. Let's see if we can't clip loose some of these wires. Get this to turn loose. Really, this looks like the power board. Alright. We'll set that aside to break down in a few minutes. And we've got screws in the top all the way around. Alright, so the back didn't have the screws in the top, but the rest of it did. And then the back here has screws. That one doesn't want to come out. That's plastic. completely releases the top piece of plastic. Looks like for the most part it has opened this up. So we can see that there's where the power cord went in. This is the on-off switch, and that's that one screw. So we can take and just clip that stuff loose. This is going to be plastic. Like this. Alright, so we've got a bunch of screws around the top. So that comes out, and then we are left with another switch. Now I believe this is the switch. Let me get it over here so y'all can see. This is going to be the switch that shuts it off when it tilts. You roll it over. The switch itself I'm not worried about. I'll just cut the wire off of it. We know we want that wire. Alright. And then up here in the front, we've got the board for the panel, for the front panel. It's got push buttons on it. So what do we know is definitely going to be on the board? It's got push buttons on the front. Normally it's got some type of contacts underneath. And you are left with silver in the contacts. Alright, some more metal. Wire. Here's that board. So all your switches with silver in them. You got LEDs if you want to pull those, but you need to. I only select the big LEDs, not the small ones. And then the wire for the plug over here. So, and then there's a chip on the back. I'm gonna pull this switch out just because you don't get to see one of these too often, or none of us get to see one too often. I'll take these. I may take these little brackets out. We'll see if I get bored or something. But anyway, that's the majority of your breakdown. So y'all give me a couple minutes. I will clip the rest of these wires off that are showing, and bring y'all back for a little further breakdown. Alright, so basically this is the wire that came out of it. Not a whole lot, but it's definitely a little bit there. Let's clean this up, get this out the way. So here's the switch. And yeah, there it goes. It comes apart. So right here is the part That creates your safety, so when it's down and it's sitting upright, that weight in there is sitting on that switch and allows it to finish its circuit through that switch. But when it turns, right there, you can feel that weight or that ball drop. That's when it disrupts this and disconnects the power, and that's what keeps it from burning your house up. So let's see if we can pop this open and see what that little ball looks like in there. So, see there? Super simple, easy. So it just sits there. If I can get it back together. Anyway, it's hinged right here on this side. So when it's upright, it drops and pushes that ball down, which connects that little switch. If I can get it over here. There we go. And when you roll it up, it falls out and that switch pushes it back up so it doesn't run anymore. And then once it's back upright, it pushes that switch back down. So super simple, easy switch, nothing super complicated. Just a couple little pieces of steel. That'd probably go great in a slingshot. Might hold on to that. So we've got this silver in this if you want to break it apart. I may break some of those apart one day for y'all. Now we've got this board. Sorry about that pause there, y'all. That was River Styx calling me. Had to answer that, see what was going on. If y'all don't have him, make sure you check him out. He is a good fella. He's got River Styx Van Life and River Styx Outdoors. Alright, so it's funny they put that strap around that, like it's going to fall off the board or something. Anyway, so we've got two IC chips on here we can pull off. We do have one of these, and I can't remember the name of them, but anyway, goes as number 2 copper. We can pull that off. And you've got these here you can pull off if you want. All these are normally brass, not all the time, but you can pull those off. And then you got your transformer / motor, that kind of thing that you can pull off. Let's see if we can bust one of these open and see what's in it. So yeah, so that last video I showed y'all, these are going to basically be the same thing as those. See that roll of copper in there? You got your contact up here on top, little pieces of brass. So it's up to you if you want to pull them off or not. And of course I can drop all these over in a crucible and heat them up and recover the brass and not have to worry about pulling all that plastic off, because the plastic will burn and float to the top and I can just scrape it right off. So there's some perks to doing some of this stuff. And here's another one. And another. Anyway, y'all got the point. So I'll finish getting this one off. I'll pull those ICs. I'm definitely pulling this and pulling this. So we got some brass, some copper, some silver. And this is micro scrapping. I mean, doing these little things really. So we've got a decent motor right here on that fan. It's gonna be right here. All the rest of this is just going to be shred, pretty much. So I'm not going to sit here and strip all of this off. I'm just going to pull this motor off the end here, if I can figure out an easy way to get it, and toss the rest of it in the shredder. Just make sure. Yep, none of it's aluminum. So basically that's it, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed, and we'll catch you in another video.